I have four specific things that you need to start doing right now. Doesn't matter what business you're in, you need to start doing that today. So I would hate to hear people saying, well, I'm bored because I have nothing to do. Right now, you have time to think, okay, well, try to figure out where things are going to go. Once again, as Wayne Gretzky always used to say, I always play towards where the puck is going, not towards where the puck is. And that's just one of the very important things. So, well, first of all, here you can see that there is the way that we used to see things pre-COVID and during COVID. Once again, you start need to seeing every single thing, what is happening right now, as a timeline. And right now, actually, there's even a term for it. It's actually BC, which is before COVID, and PC, which is post-COVID. So your customer focus right now, it has to be more than anything, not how you were seeing it previously, that you were segmenting your market towards demographic, psychographic, the behavioral, or the geographic. But right now, you need to start figuring out who are those customers which already see you as somebody of value. And right now, you have to think yourself as somebody that, I really would like to work with him or her. And this is one of those incredibly important things that you need to do. Now, the next thing are exactly the 4 points of what you need to be doing at this point. So right now, if you are thinking, well, what am I going to do for my business? Here are 4 tips, and write them down because they're incredibly important. First of all, you have to focus once again in your grassroots clients, the people which already know that you're valuable. Those are the guys that you need to be dealing with. Those are the guys that you need to be in touch with, that you have to be working with. That's incredibly important. Second, you have to have some time to reinvent yourself. You're going to be, right now we are cocooning, and we don't want to come out or remain a larva for the rest of our lives. We, of course, want to come out as a beautiful fly, which is exactly what you should need to be working on right now. Step number 3, which is the bottle on this slide, is that you need to recalibrate your message, as we were saying yesterday. How am I going to be positioning myself? Because that's actually the key, positioning yourself during and after the post-coronavirus time. And last thing is you're going to have to start creating content on a regular basis for social media. And this is an important aspect that I want you to understand. You should not be only creating content for the sake of creating content and sharing memes or whatever. You need to create content which is going to help you position yourself correctly in the marketplace. It doesn't matter in which business you're in. Yesterday, we shared already the example of KLM, and I think the information that we shared about KLM was great, how they were positioning themselves. But more than anything, you have to figure out, well, how would I like right now? I mean, right now people are concerned with a lot of other things. How would I like to them to see me? And this is one of the reasons why we are doing this show every single day. I mean, it is an effort. I mean, this is also something that it's not an easy thing to put a daily show, to come up with content on a daily basis. But we want to know that we are serious about helping people. This is exactly who we are, and this is exactly what we do. So now our point for you to think is, how are you going to position yourself into the marketplace? We started at the very, very beginning of the curve, and what we have seen is that now more and more people are actually creating these kind of shows into their own communities. So we feel great because, of course, we were the ones that started this trend, and we're incredibly proud about it. Right, Dave?
Absolutely, Ernesto. And I think you're absolutely right. There's so much opportunity now, if you embrace it, to really just make those changes. And also pay attention to what's going on around you, because you might be completely wrong. You might find that amongst the things that you've been selling or sharing or doing as a service or product, there's one thing that's so suited to the way that people are right now, and you've overseen it because you didn't think it was very important, but it might be the one that really comes through for you. And I think that the key to it right now is staying afloat.